Hello and welcome wherever you are in the world, whatever time of the day it is, and whatever you're doing. I am Sandra Champlain, and I'm here with Scott Milligan to just offer you just something free, something really nice, and something really important to the soul. And it's called Sitting in the Power. I'm the host of We Don't Die Radio, a new show on iHeartRadio called Shades of the Afterlife. And I wrote a book called We Don't Die, A Skeptic's Discovery of Life After Death. And in my journey of looking for evidence of the afterlife, Scott Milligan is one of the special people that I have found. He's a physical medium, he's a trance medium. For just over 24 years, he's been sitting on behalf of the spirit world. He's got a love for people, both this side of the veil and the other side, that is just amazing and really beautiful. And many times what connects us to looking for evidence of the afterlife is that we've dealt with grief, and it can be a tough road. So today, wherever you are, we ask you just to find a cozy place without interruptions that you can just be with us for an hour. So I'm going to turn it over to my friend Scott now.
Thank you so much, Sandra, and thank you to everyone who's joining us, be it in the Zoom room or around the world on Facebook. I hope that all of you are well and safe during these uncertain times. As a medium, I started to realize there was an importance of sitting in the silence, sitting in my own sacred space, which then gave fuel for the natural unfoldment of whatever gifts you possess and I possess. At the heart of all our abilities should be the ability to heal the need of a grieving heart, as well as healing the need of the spirit. No matter how many times we demonstrate, no matter how many times we move into that world and try wherever possible to prove the existence of the continuity of life beyond life, it is so important that people like myself and you sit in the power. Meditation is different to sitting in the power. Meditation could be mindfulness of moving into a sacred space. And depending on your meditative practice, it could be your motivation of sitting. But sitting in the power will recharge you and hopefully fill the reservoir of power that you possess, so that when you work as a medium, you can keep the door open to the spirit world for much longer. If you are a healer, you are able to heal in a much more deeper capacity. If you're a philosopher, you're able to dip into your soul's awareness and speak from the soul, as well as from the discarnate mind. So I hope on this journey that you and I are going to take, that we tread carefully in the sense that we respect the sacredness of what is about to take place, where all worlds meet as one. Now, during this time, if you feel you fall asleep, please continue to fall asleep. If you feel that my voice fades away, then we're moving into the right state of mind for power. I always call it the spiritual sleep. When we go for our physical sleep, we grow. Our spiritual sleep, we grow internally. So let us begin. And the easy way for you to begin is, first of all, just close your eyes and just slowly become aware of the sounds around you. What can you hear? So as you start to recognize the sounds around you, some music will come and join us in just a moment. But I just want you just to listen to if you have a tick of the clock, or do you have the sound of people walking outside your house, or someone walking upstairs. Just listen to that just for a moment. And as this stream of sounds come to join us, as you close your eyes to this world, just listen now to how my words dust your thoughts. and fall so softly upon you. As you feel the rise and fall of your breath, how does it feel breathing the breath of life? Not allowing the breath to fall out of its natural rhythm, but allowing the breath to continue its journey, bringing you peace. As these words softly fall upon your mind, walk with me by allowing your body the time it needs to rest. For any pains or discomfort, troubles you may be facing, just allow them to fade. Fade like the stars in the morning sun, or fade as the sun begins to set. As the discomfort of everyday life begins to fall away, give your body the permission it needs to let go. Let go and relax. And as you take this moment to become aware of self, begin to let go, like the autumn leaves that fall. They surrender to the breath of the wind. For every thought that comes and goes, move softly. As my voice may stand only for a moment in your awareness, soothing your mind as your body slowly finds its place of rest. But as you begin to rest, you release these thoughts like gentle wisps that are carried on the breath of the wind, opening our thoughts to the unseen world. Opening our hearts as we climb the steps to the altar of peace. Drinking the yolk and the milk of human kindness, as we turn our attention of the thoughts of the unseen world. Inviting those who may be known, who have shown us the truth of life, for them to draw close and blend with us all. As night gives birth to day, and day steps to one side tonight, we realize we are one. We are all drops of rain that fall and rest in the ocean of peace. For as you relax, as your thoughts soften, a gentle peace begins to brush your mind. A peace that settles, taking this moment to reflect upon your life, the tears that may have fallen, and the smiles that have been shared. As you continue to find that place of peace. Like a seed that falls, only to rise again, stronger, that you yourself may find times of challenge, a touch of sadness, but you will rise like the sun, and shine as bright as the stars. As you move into the inner world of peace, like the streams of love that flows from the mountain pass, will always meet the river. That melts into the ocean. as all our minds now slowly begin to unite, coming together in peace and in love. Let go further. Go deeper into your peace. Where the waves of love gently kiss your consciousness. Dropping you further as the gentle hands of eternity slowly touch your being. Joining you with the past, as you join them in the present. Your love will only grow. And those who love you will join you in this moment of peace. And as these words slowly fade, continue to move further and melt like flakes of snow in this moment of peace. as these words slowly find you. Gently knocking upon the door of your awareness as the seconds that have passed, that have moved into minutes, and your thoughts now turn into memories. We acknowledge the thoughts of eternity as those who we have known and loved gently remind us that love, like life, will only transform into something stronger. Their voice may be a memory, but their love continues to live within the beats of your hearts. For when you sit within the power, you sit in the ocean of love, and you can never empty an ocean or drink it dry. But you can swim within it and be reminded that death is but a bend in a road. For as you sit in this sacred space, you leave footprints, your mark upon the sands of eternity, for others to stand, to follow, or you can retrace your steps back into its place of peace. As the power that we sit for is within each of us, as we are sparks, but brought together as the eternal flame of hope. And as those words rain upon you, reminding you that you are loved, as my words come to cradle you, disturbing that gentle place of peace, slowly become aware of once again the gentle sounds, once again within your room, that gentle beat of your loving heart as the rise and fall of your breath. Slowly and gently becoming more aware of self as the healing balm has been given, thoughts have been shared, deepening your breath and strengthening your thoughts. As you slowly start to become aware of your body, aware of your being. Feeling comfortable as you start to move your fingers, moving your toes. And when you're at that place where you feel comfortable, you can open your eyes or just remain in this peaceful state, as there is still a few more words to share with you. But as you take the next breath in, you breathe in the love and you breathe out the peace. For if you wish, as time progresses, you can always adapt how you sit, accompanying your thoughts with a prayer from self, a prayer that can give a strength of that gentle knock upon the door. In the past, this event that has brought us together was born from a virus that fell upon all our minds and made us go within the safety of our houses for us to reflect upon our lives. So from the darkest day of your life can bring us all together, no matter who we are, no matter what color of skin, rich or poor, we are all one. And rest now within your hands are the tools for you to carve your development so that you can become the voice that brings the comfort of the hand to hold the weary, healing to heal the sick, knowledge to put upon and rest a mind. You are the gifts of the Great Spirit, and you are the proof that the invisible world exists. You are the proof that the dead are not resting. You are the proof that all life lives on. They may live in a new day, a day that never ends, a world that feels no pain. And within each of you is the path and the doorway to that world. So if this world seems too much, your life seems to have lost its way, stand still and close your eyes and move into your place of peace, as those who you love will live there. Those who you'll miss will be found there. So before we draw our last breath, I want to share with you a prayer that I use when I walk the path of power. If a prayer feels strong for you, then take it within your being. If it is not for you today, then let it set and rest. But as we slowly find those steps that lead us to the altar of peace, may we turn to the Great Spirit that is known by many names and has revealed to us the glorious truths that this world and this life that we live is merely a step upon the path. But as we step with respect, may our thoughts rise to meet those who we love and invite you into our hearts. But if we are truly the ambassadors of the invisible world, blend with us all. And if you wish to share your thoughts, allow my voice to carry your message. If you wish to heal, allow my hands to be strong. If there is a time where we can share the milk of human kindness, let us be one. Let us find peace once again. And may we have the knowledge and the understanding that death is not a villain, but death is a friend that we will meet when our time is ready. And may we walk in the golden shores of your world, in the knowledge that we are all loved. However you wish that to be ended, you say it in your own way. If we could just take a moment of just realizing where we have been. Meditation, you are given instructions. Sitting for power, you were given no instructions. You found your peace in your own way by certain words which were shared may have led you to a place where you felt comfortable. If you are to turn to me and say, Scott, your voice was annoying, but when you were quiet, I faded away, then so be it. But my voice is to bring us together and not get us lost along the way. You can do this by yourself. You can do this at any time of day or night. But let me leave you with a thought. To sit in your true power is sitting within your company of your soul. Where does your soul live? Where is it hidden? Now go and find it. But if you can't find it yet, ask yourself where you feel love, and that is where your soul lives. So sit in your love, and you will do good things. So I want to thank you on behalf of myself and those who inspire me for allowing me to lead you on that way, stealing an hour of your time, which I hope has settled within your heart. If it hasn't, then let it be just a moment where we've met each other. So I want to thank Sandra for facilitating this because I'm no good at it and doing all this technology nonsense.
You're welcome. I have a quick question for you.
Sandra.
Quick question, Scott, before we let our folks go for the day. How important is it to have a quiet mind? Because as much as I tried just now, I have so much to do. And could you just talk a little bit about that?
Well, the quietening of mind will bring peace to everything. If you look at sleep, if your mind is busy, you do not sleep. And we are reminded of the wonderful words of Silver Birch. And Silver Birch was a wonderful communicator from the spirit world who worked through his medium, Maurice Barbanel. And he said, the activity of your world is the silence of ours, which means that the more activity of your mind it is, the more silent the spirit world is. So let me complete that phrase. The activity of your world is the silence of ours. The silence of your world becomes the activity of ours. As the moment that we go quiet, then we can truly hear and listen. So I say it's really important, but I have got the most chaotic mind. So if I can do it, anyone can do it.
I think it's like practicing whether you're going to the gym. It just, you won't get the big muscles overnight, but it's a slow practice and a commitment.
Absolutely. And if you're like me, when I go to the gym, I roll underneath someone who's doing press ups. I'm really rubbish at the gym. So just persevere. And this is what I mean. When years ago, when I practiced meditation, I could not walk with meditation. It was only when I started to give up and surrender, I started to move into a place where I became aware of everything. And not one voice was louder or softer than the rest. I was just aware of everything. And when we sit for the power, we're not actually doing mediumship. We're going beyond mediumship. We're just going into that oneness. But as we walk into power, so we sometimes touch that vibration where we recognize someone. And likewise, when we return, when we start to move our minds back, then we touch and we can have a conversation. That's why you should never just open your eyes. You should just keep your eyes closed and just enjoy that moment of coming back. And that's when the magic can really happen.
Well, thank you very much. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, who are joining us and you took an hour. Our home base is wedon'tdie.com. On Fridays, you can see Scott. He's demonstrating trance mediumship. And Sundays, we have our Sunday gathering, which is is completely free. And on Mondays, we do a trance and altered states workshop with Scott. And plenty of the time of each one of them, we have our eyes closed and we're doing just that. So new students can come in on the first Monday of every month. And I think that's just what I'm going to tell you. Oh, a little gift if you want. At the wedon'tdie.com site, if you go to store and you scroll down, there's bunches of trance demonstrations with Scott. If you use the coupon code FREE, FREE, you can see one of the replays from one of the past events and get some great inspiration. And they're wonderful from the unseen world. So let this be our gift to you today. And we thank you for your time. And thank you, Scott, for all the work that you've been doing on behalf of people on both sides of the veil.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And take care, everyone. Stay safe.
Bye for now.